What do you do when you're dating someone? You have the title of the boyfriend, right? The whatever, boyfriend, girlfriend, anything else in between. You're dating someone. I'm gonna talk for me, okay? Like I try to be broad and everything, but I'm just gonna speak for me. So since I am the boyfriend, I guess I'm gonna mainly be talking to fellas. I know for all you other people who identify as something else and you're not exactly binary, I'm sorry, but I just can't right now. I'm a bit pissed. A bit pissed. Anyone say that? Yeah, I am. What do you do, like, fellas, when you're dating a girl, and some of her other friends who are guys, they like her, you know, and you notice how they flirt with her, and they try to hold her whenever they can, like little hugs, like, hey, give me a hug, you didn't give me a hug today. They hug her whenever they see her, whenever they leave. They wrap, their arms around her anytime, like again, flirting techniques. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know how guys do. I know what fucking guys do because I have that mindset. You know what I'm saying? Try to flirt with girls in the same way. Try to grab them, anyhow you can, anytime you can, for any reason. Try to grab them or whatever. Play fight with them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Make them laugh a lot. That's techniques of flirting. Basic shit, right? You think anyone would understand it? Anyway, it's like, what do you do when your other friends, when when you're the boyfriend, right? And these people aren't even your friends. Like, it's not like, hey, my best friend, I'm a guy, my best friend likes my girl. No, it's not like that. These are people who, they're not my friends. We don't talk at all. And, they're friends of my girl and they like her. But let's take it a step further, all right? This isn't a scenario. This isn't anything made up. This is the actual shit, okay? Here we go. Okay, so let's say person number one, okay, they used to try to pursue my girl. They tried to pursue my girl basically before I was dating my girl. Like before they were like, trying to actually be with them. And then my girl met me and then we started going out. And maybe someone's thinking, okay, that should make you feel good. That lets you know you want already. But let's just hold up. All right? Let's just hold up. Okay? But this is the same person number one, who they text your girl and they're like, hey, I really miss the way we used to talk. We don't talk like we used to. I wish we could be closer. No. You need to stop right there. Like, the fuck? The fuck is that shit? Alright, now person number two, like, there are other scattered guys who, like, I didn't even know, like, okay, this is weird. Like, sometimes I see my girl, I didn't even know, like, I wouldn't think that she would know a certain guy. And the guy walks up to her, hey, hey, Tiffany, whatever, let's say their name is Tiffany. Let's say, hey, Tiffany, how you doing, girl? You looking good or whatever. And it's just like, okay, who the fuck is this? I'm sitting there like, who the fuck is this? And my girl, she's like, oh hey, and I'm like, okay, you know him too? Like, fuck, how many more guys are there? Anyway, I'm not saying these all guys who I know personally try to get at her, or who I've sent her text messages or whatever, said specific flirty things to her. But anyway, these guys, like, anyway, of course you have to take into consideration how these guys look. Taller than me, more beefier than me. They pack more, if you know what I'm saying. There's more tacked on to them as far as, I guess, masculine appearance, masculinity, I guess, representation of masculinity, like jock type guys. Anyway, let's move on to person number two. So some of these guys, like, I don't even see them often. Then they just come out the fucking blue, and they start that flirty shit. I'm like, who the fuck is he? And then he gets to walk on scot free. You know what I'm saying? Let's say person number two now. You know, yeah. Again, a friend of my girls, and they're like, I like you. I really like you. I liked you ever since this time. Anyway, my girl, she's fine. All right, she's really fine. She's fine as hell. I get it. It's not her fault this happens, but I don't know. I just don't like how she kind of allows them to think that certain things are okay. Like, these people like you. Why the hell do you let them touch you so much? I just don't get it. Anyway, person number two is like, I like you. And anyway, remember when I told my girl, like, I don't want to go to this dance. There's a certain dance. I don't want to go to this dance. I'd rather go to the next one. Basically, prom. I don't want to go to this little dance, but I want to go to prom. That's a major thing, you know what I'm saying? I'll take you to prom. Pay for everything at prom, you know what I'm saying? She's like, okay, well, I really want to go to this dance because it's for my birthday. I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, it's your birthday celebration. I get it. She's like, okay, well, since you don't want to go, I mean, can I go with someone else? And I'm like, I mean, who else do you have in mind? She's like, okay, well, this guy, Jordan, I'm gonna say his real name, Jordan. I'm like, okay, no, like, that's not okay. He likes you. And now you're gonna give him permission? You're gonna say, she's like, okay, well, he asked me, and and I'm like, hold up. Like, why didn't you tell me before, like, he asked you? Where's all this coming from? Anyway, I'm just like, come on now. Anyway, it's really, I don't know, it's a weird position. I tell her, why are you gonna give him permission to have his hands on you all night? She's like, what are you talking about? Like slow dancing? I'm like, yeah, he's gonna be able to have his hands on your fucking back, the bottom of your back, all night, whenever he wants to. I don't know. I shouldn't have to feel like I have to supervise.